All right, we're up to a very important part of the night. This is where we honor our Lifetime Achievement Awards. We've had so many greats, which I will go over later before I bring up some greats who've been involved in this, like superstars. And this award goes to superstars. And there's one person who really deserved it this year, who's not got his flowers from us. This man has helped literally, first of all, he's part of the 2 mega agents in Hollywood for dance. Him and his partner Julie created MSA. So please give it up for that. And I want to say something about all the agents right now that is said too little. We have Dancers Alliance, and I created Carnival 26 years ago to give dancers a bigger footprint and choreographers a bigger footprint in Hollywood, and mission accomplished. Everything's come out of this show, everything has. But without the agents, we'd be nothing. They get us paid. They don't only go out and get our checks, which if you don't have an agent, you know how that can be sometimes. They make sure we're paid. But more than that, they've made sure that they've set the standard. They've been really our union for the longest time. And first of all, I want you to get up for all the agencies. Because without them, dance would not be where it is. And this next gentleman, who I'm about to present for the Lifetime Achievement Award, has done more for more people than most of you could ever imagine. He's made stars. Made stars. He's had his finger on the future. And he's been part of a most magical thing in Hollywood that is a fucking great agency. And a caring agency. An agency that actually puts their dancers before themselves. Which the dance agents all do, which is rare, because if you've had an acting agent or something, you know, sometimes it's like whatever. But this agency has been a mega monster, and this man helped create this, and we're honoring him tonight. And the roster of people on, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it. Let's give it up for Tony Selznick and MSA right now. Let's just see some of the people and the work that they do. The influence that they have over dance. Can I see the video, please?
Would
choreographer, dancer, you want this on your resume. For real. The mega agents of dance. Tony Selznick. You've always been there for me more than anybody during these emergencies that I have. You're always there. You're the first one I call. I love you, man. You're the first one I call when something goes wrong at anniversary show. And I'm like, fuck, Tony, what do I do? You've been a great friend and a beautiful human being for more years than anybody wants to hear. I love you, and I love you dearly. And the world is a better place to have you and Julie and MSA and you as my friend especially. I love you dearly. And people should know how much you guys do for them besides make a contract. I love you. Sorry, I get emotional at these things. Some past recipients of this award include Janet Jackson, Tony Basil, Paula Abdul. Man, a lot of people. Tona Rich, Tabitha Napoleon, the Nicholas Brothers, the Lockers, Omarion last year. This is a very prestigious award, and we have three award winners, a future award winner. We have three of the past recipients of the Lifetime Achievement Award and an amazing fucking talent right here. Julie McDonald, Vince Patterson, Kenny Ortega, all past award recipients. You haven't gotten an award yet? No. I haven't. Soon. And I want to hand it over to these beautiful people to say some words. Hopefully not as long as Paula Abdul, but as briefly as we can, or as long as you'd like, to respect Tony Selznick.
Julie, I'm going to let Julie talk first.
Okay, hi everybody. First of all, I just want to congratulate Carrie and Paulette on 26 years of dedication and devotion to the art and craft of commercial choreography and dance. We all owe them really a debt of gratitude for what they've done. So
yeah, let's hear it for them. Come on. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll try to make this quick, but I do want to give you a little bit of history about my partner, Tony Selznick, okay? Quiet down. So I met Tony when he was 14 years young. I had a dance studio in Venice, California called Room to Move, and Tony came to take dance classes there. And that is where he met his mentor, teacher, the late, great Russell Clark. So nice that people remember Russell. It really warms my heart. And Tony became a dedicated student of dance, and he soon began a career as a dancer in film and television. In fact, one of his first jobs was with this amazing gentleman on my far right, Kenny Ortega. Who hired Tony to dance in the cult hit classic Xanadu. As a matter of fact, Tony's partner in that dance scene is here, Victoria Morris. Right. Anyway, so after Tony's career as a dancer, we'll fast forward to 1995 when I was working at KSA and needed a new assistant. I've always liked working with my friends. I mean, people say it's a bad idea, but I don't think so. So Tony came in, interviewed for the job, and I hired him to work as my assistant. Well, he picked up the skills of agenting very quickly, and before I knew it, he was negotiating really big jobs for some of our top clients like Jamie King And this amazing gentleman to my right, Vincent Patterson. So he had proved himself, but that wasn't enough for him. Tony was very ambitious. He wanted more, and he came to me and said, let's open up our own agency and become partners. So we did, and we are now going on 25 years together. So not only is Tony a highly respected agent, he's a producer, and he's also a passionate advocate for dance education. He and his partner, Mark Meismer, they created a summer dance intensive called the Camp, which has some of the best choreographers work in the world and dancers from all over the country. It's a wonderful, wonderful program. So Tony, I just want to say it's been an amazing journey. I respect you, I admire you. You are a friend, a dear friend, and I love you. So congratulations. That's the story.
Okay, I'll talk next. My name's Vincent Patterson, and thank you. I've known Tony almost 40 years, I guess. He was my babysitter when I was growing up. But actually, interesting that Julie mentioned Russell Clark, because Tony was doing a lot of contracts for Russell and for me back in the late 80s. And Julie was about to start her own agency, and Russell and I kind of pushed Tony into saying, go talk to Julie, tell her you want to be a partner. So we're very happy that he did. We're happy that he had the balls to do it. We're happy that Julie said yes, and that 25 years later, they still have this fantastic agency. But I want to say one more thing, you know. Besides being an advocate for dance, for all the dancers here and in this country, actually, I know Tony as a dear, dear friend. And the one thing I want to say, Tony, is that, you know, my dad was a fucker. He was a really bad guy, but you are an amazing father, and I don't think everybody knows that. And, you know, it's very important. The way that he looks after his dancers is the way that he looks after his two daughters. He really loves them very, very deeply, and that to me is one of the bonds that we have that really will never die. So congratulations for this, Tony. I love you, man.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I am so honored to be. Thank you so much, Selznick, for inviting me to stand amongst this greatness to speak about you. I'm exalted up here. Let's hear it for these incredible people on the stage. Wow.
Legends.
I'm so honored. So my name is Tony Testa, and this marks 2 decades of Selznick and I working together, and the very first time that Selznick invited me to present a piece of work in Los Angeles was right here at Carnival. I was 17 years old, and I'll never forget, my friends and I, we flew out from Colorado with our mothers. We did the piece, and the piece finished, and I looked across the audience, and everybody was on their feet applauding. And I went to Selznick, and I said, Selznick, can you believe it? We got a standing ovation at Carnival. And he goes, congratulations, Testa, but I just want to remind you, Carnival is standing room only. You and Julie have guided my career with such grace and kindness, and it is a great honor for me to be on this stage, deeply bowing to you, Tony Selznick. So thank you so much.
Good evening. You look beautiful. You look beautiful. I met Tony as well when he was 14 years old, and then I knew he was destined for greatness. I gave him his first job as a professional dancer. And I'm here tonight to say thank you, Tony. You know, you and Julie have represented me for 25 years as a choreographer. I want to celebrate your achievement in greatness, the greatness that you have helped so many dancers and choreographers achieve, and the greatness that you still have ahead of you, my friend. There are many, many more years that we're looking to you to be a leader, you know, in the field of dance and choreography. So God bless you, congratulations, and everybody give it up for Tony Selznick.
Sorry, I just want to say one more thing. I'm looking out at these faces of you beautiful young dancers, and I've been representing dancers for almost 40 years. And honestly, when I look at your faces, it just moves me so much. You guys are, like Kenny just said, you're beautiful, and just keep on dancing.
Right now, we have a special live performance by an absolute genius who I absolutely love. And I'm so glad you're back on this stage on a special night, because this last performance on Carnival was absolutely amazing. I've been meaning to get him back here for an anniversary show, so my apologies it's taken so long and this to happen. I love you. Your work is absolutely fucking amazing. Please give it up right now as a tribute to the beloved and fantastic Mr. Tony Selznick. Give it up for Mr. Noel Bajandas.
Choice and now my chance is over. I thought I was in. You put me down and say I'm going nowhere. Save me, darling. I am down, but I am far from over. Give me something. I need it all, 'cause I am running over.
A place where nobody dared to go. The love that we came to know, they call it Xanadu. And now, open your eyes and see what we have made is real. We are in Xanadu. An everlasting world, and you're here with me.
So my brother took me to a dance class. It was in Venice. It was a studio called Room to Move. And I took class from a guy named Russell Clark. And Russell Clark ended up becoming my best friend, my mentor, my business partner. And then I started dancing professionally. And my first major job was Xanadu. And Kenny Ortega hired Russell to choreograph it with him. And Russell and Kenny hired me to dance in it. So that kind of launched my career. I became an agent. And then years later, Julie and I started our own business, MSA. I'm really excited about Carnival because I've been going to this event for so many years. And one thing I'll say about Carrie and Paulette is they are a real important part of our community. And they bring people together, and it becomes more and more valuable to have people like this in our industry that bring people together. And I guess the reason why I asked Noel Bajandas to do my number, because his choreography is very much in line with the way that I grew up dancing. So I thought that's what I want to do with this night, is to bring in my closest friends to help celebrate.
Oh! So you want a celebration, Tony? You want a celebration? I'm gonna give it to you Puerto Rican style, baby. Here we go. Let's go.
Si te quieres
Let's go.
con encanto y con primor, solo tienes que vivir un verano en Nueva York. Si te quieres divertir con encanto y con primor, solo tienes que vivir un verano en Nueva York.
Un ratito nada más. Ey, ey, ey. 4 de julio, Farley y Ulay. Ando con mi prima borracha Rulay. Los míos en el Bronx, saben la que hay. Con la nota en hoy, por Washington hoy. Willy Colón me dicen el malo. Ey, porque pasan los años y sigo dando palos. Vendiendo discos como cuadros pido colo. El perico es blanco, sí, sí. El tusi racista, no te confundas.
We love you,
No,
Tony.
mejor evita, ey. Un shot de cañita en casa de Toñita, ey. PR se siente cerquita, sí, sí, sí. Con el campeonato nadie me lo quita.
Con encanto y con primor, solo tienes que vivir.
Ya mismo nos vamos.
I need everybody to clap.
Cuidado que nadie nos escuche. Cuidado que
Let's go.
Cuidado que nadie nos escuche.
Here we go.
Cuidado. Tú tienes piquete, mami, yo también. Tú estás buena, yo estoy bueno también. Huelo rico y ando con los de 100. Si tú lo quieres, lo tienes que mover. Tú tienes piquete, mami, yo también. Tú estás buena, yo estoy bueno también. Huelo rico y ando con los de 100. Si tú lo quieres, lo tienes que mover. Lo tienes que mover. Lo tienes que mover. Lo tienes que mover. Lo tienes que
Yeah!
Oh yeah, take a bow. Fantastic, thank you, Noel. And now I'd like to bring up the main man of the hour. I love you so much. Give it up for Mr. Tony Selznick, who's changed the world. Give it up.
Thank you, Carrie. Hi, you guys. Oh my God, it's so. This is kind of overwhelming. First of all, I just want to say thank you to Carrie and Paulette and Carnival for everything that they've done for the community and for all of us dancers. Thank you guys so much for this. I really, really appreciate it. This was a crazy night for me. It was so full circle, having Kenny Ortega and Vincent Patterson and Tony Testa and Julia McDonald. Like, yeah, it's so full circle. And the interesting thing about the full circle moment for me is that what I wanted to say to you guys tonight is that I'm so grateful to be part of the dance community. Yeah, and I hope you guys feel that way too. Because one thing that I've learned over these many, many years is that you can't do life by yourself. You have to do life with your community. So when you're having a really hard time, It's the dance community. It's your community that's going to pull you through. It's your tribe. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that I'm so lucky that through these crazy times right now, that I have a community like you guys to lean into. And the beautiful thing about the dance community is you don't need anything but to love dance. And you're part of this community, right? So that's all. That's all I want to say to you guys is that I'm so grateful to be a part of this community. I hope you are too. Speaking of community, I'm so glad because my friends came out to celebrate this. All my friends. It's amazing. My daughter Scarlett's here to see this as well. The most beautiful man in the world, Mark Meismer. Do you guys know Mark Meismer? Yeah, he's here. His daughter Ryan and her girlfriend Reagan's here. Like, everybody's here. My MSA family is here. So, and I just want to say, first of all, thank you, Noel Bajandas, for doing that number, and Krista and Corey Miller and Autumn Miller from Space TV for putting all this stuff together, and these amazing dancers. Again, I just want to say lean into this community because we need each other more than ever now. And we got each other. We got each other. So thank you for everything, and I'll see you later. Bye. Thank you. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the amazing Mr. Tony Selznick, Noel Bajandas,
Close the curtains.
Vince Patterson, Julie McDonald, Kenny Ortega, Tony Testa. I thought I was such a good director, and I sent the legends off on the wrong side. I'm like, go there. I said, go ahead. That's what happens.
Hey, look, I have a microphone. Okay,
Yeah, that's not good. But you look fabulous, darling. Give it up. Paulette! Go back to the booth and call the show.
Yeah, I gotta go back there and call the show.
Go back and
Running
call the
back and
show
forth.
so I can see you outprinting me. Stop it.
Okay, I'm gonna go take my black lipstick off.
No, it looks good. Save it for later. Yes,
Bye,
darling.
everybody.
Give it up, Paulette, my partner in crime and co-producer of the show. We'll be back in 5 and 5. I gotta change clothes so I can look as good as her. Your job is to go get a drink and come back and scream for what's about to happen after this. Let's go to New on the ones and twos.